Hi guys, Elle here. This will be a real quick video. I just wanted to share with you guys the decks that I have chosen to use for the month of August for the hashtag Tarot Perspective Challenge. We're not really calling it a challenge. This is being put out by Kelly at The Truth and Story and I believe Patrick at In the 78 Cards. I love both of your channels. You guys are amazing. And I think this challenge is a really fun one, and they're not calling it a real challenge because that's sort of intimidating, where you feel like you have to post on Instagram your picture and your thoughts every single day. So I love that they're taking it in stride and a little bit more lighthearted of an approach. I think that's great, because I don't think I've ever done a challenge every single day. I only started even posting tarot stuff on Instagram just a couple months ago. But for a long time, I was under a different name, and I would, print out other challenges or save that picture and just do it myself at home. So it's actually really fun now to be involved and putting stuff out there. Card comparison, or doing this kind of thing like they're doing. I'll put links to their to both of their videos where they explain what this is all about. But basically, it's like a card comparison. You pick 3 decks and choose one card from your main deck, and then find the same card in the other 2 decks and compare what's going on. And it's definitely a way of looking at tarot that I just love. I'll do big sessions at night where I take the suit of wands and look at 4, 5, 6, 10, whatever tarot decks and look through the entire suit. Or if I'm really studying one card, I'll pull that one card from lots and lots of different decks, and then look it up in different books and just try and integrate my understanding and expand that range of meaning in the card until it really feels personal, But I thought I'd take this opportunity to really pull out some decks that I really want to get closer to, and I think this is a great way to do it. So I chose a really new deck to me. This is the what's it called? This is the Timeless Tarot. That's going to be my main deck because it's the newest to me. And then I'm working on getting to know the Raven's Prophecy. It's a fairly new deck. But I did go ahead and choose as my 3rd deck the Wooden Tarot here because I feel like there is a lot of room for me to grow and bond with this deck a lot more. I've had it much longer than a lot of other decks, and I feel like there's a bit of a gap there. So I thought this would be kind of a cool way to bond with this deck a little bit more. And I love how they're all different. It's not 3 Rider-Waite-Smith decks. It's not 3 Golden Dawn decks, not Marseille decks. They're all kind of different. This one really does follow a Rider-Waite-Smith, the Timeless Tarot. The Raven's Prophecy, it's sort of like an Osho Zen in that it really does follow a Rider-Waite-Smith in terms of meanings that are displayed by the images, that are conveyed by the images, but it looks absolutely nothing like a Rider-Waite-Smith deck. And then the Wooden Tarot sort of really goes off and does its own thing, so I think that would be great for this challenge. So basically, this Instagram thing will sort of go, you pull, one card from your center, and then you go through the other from your center, from your main deck, whatever it is, and then you go through your other 2 decks and find the same card. I already just pulled them out for time-saving purposes. 8 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 8 of Plumes in this deck, but that's your 8 of Swords. So, could they not look any more different? I think if you are, a Rider-Waite-Smith person and are trying to expand, your understanding of decks that look very different, I think in cases like this is certainly what I used to do. I would pull out that Rider-Waite-Smith card too, so I have a frame of reference and don't feel completely lost. But yeah, this is really going to be fun. I gotta say, my first instinct with this is probably because it's something I kind of always am doing anyway, it was to go a little bit more historic tarot. I have them all sitting right here, actually. I've been futzing around for days trying to figure out what I wanted to do with this. But basically, these are my two Papus decks, and I've been doing a lot of comparing and contrasting. They're very similar. They're almost the same decks, so I don't really need that one. We'll just use that one. And the next thing on my list was to, because studying this is the Sola Busca deck, sorry, because I have no idea what's under there, like the one that looks like that. And this is the Egyptian tarot, and this is the Papus tarot. Those aren't the same card, but this is something I might do also on the side along with that one, or switch it out for this one every once in a while. I've been comparing this to the Rider-Waite-Smith and to some other like old decks, trying to understand the Sola Busca deck a little bit more, but I thought it'd be really interesting to explore it in comparison to the Papus and to this, it's a really old deck, this old Egyptian tarot. So yeah, let me find the Three of Pentacles in both of these real quick. Let's see. There we go. So like I said, these two are very, very similar decks, so shush, we'll pretend that they're one instead of having 4 decks. I only have kind of 3. But I think this is a really interesting thing to do, because I've been looking at more like images to compare to the Sola Busca, and all of these don't have, or these other decks here don't really have a scene taking place, you know. They're more like pip cards. Even here in the Egyptian, which has a little bit more style to it, these are both more or less Atella minors. Over here, the Papus decks. But yeah, even just the arrangements of the coins I think is fascinating here. This is an upward triangle. This one has a downward triangle, but they have upwards down here. Like, I don't know. I think it'll be interesting. Atella has sort of odd associations for his minors elementally, you know, where coins aren't necessarily the element of earth, but yeah, this will just be another fun one. I don't really have too much else to say about it right now. We'll see how it goes on the old IG. But yeah, the plan is that'll be sort of a fun little side project. This is the main goal here, really. What I want to try and do for this tarot perspective challenge. So I will put my my Instagram name down below. If you guys want to follow me on there, by all means, join the fun. I can't wait to see your pictures and your videos. I'm looking forward to it. I think August will be fun. Tarot perspectiving. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.